Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Muhammad Zuhalmi bin Zulkarnain and I from FIK faculty and my matric number is 059362.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Farhan bin Marzali and I'm a student from FIK faculty with bachelor's degree in computer science, internet computing with honors semester 2.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Ikwan Hafiz bin Muhammad Zainuddin. I'm from Faculty Informatic Computering and my course is Computering Internet.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Afizal Fazil and I'm from SMSKKI and from Faculty FIK.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Nur Shafiq bin Yunus and I am Bachelor of Science Computer Internet Computing with honor from UNIX.
Did you know the Data Encryption Standard, or known as DES, was jointly developed in 1974 by IBM and the US government US Patent 3,962 and 539 to set a standard that everyone could use to securely communicate with each other. In 1972, the National Institute of Standards and Technology, called the National Bureau of Standards at the time, decided that a strong cryptographic algorithm was needed to protect non-classified information. The algorithm was required to be cheap, widely available, and very secure. NIST envisioned something that will be available to the general public and could be used in a wide variety of applications, so they asked for public proposals for such an algorithm. In 1974, IBM submitted the Lucifer algorithm, which appeared to meet most of NIST's design requirements. After the publication, the draft was criticized severely for two reasons. First, critics questioned the small key length, only 56 bits, which could make cipher vulnerable to brute force attack. Second, critics were concerned about some hidden design behind the internal structure of DES. They were suspicious that some part of the structure, the S boxes, may have some hidden trapdoor that would allow the National Security Agency NSA to decrypt the messages without the need for the key. Later, IBM designers mentioned that the internal structure was designed to prevent differential cryptanalysis. Due to these revelations, NIST initiated a program in 1997 to replace DES with a more secure symmetric key crypto algorithm, which is AES, or known as Advanced Encryption Standard, that are still used until today.
Now, I will tell about steps of Data Encryption Standard DES. First step, 64-bit plain text block is given to initial permutation, IP function. Then after plain text input to initial permutation, so it to form of the input plain text. Then IP performed on 64-bit plain text block after performing the initial permutation. The plain text produce two same size of block. One is LPT, left plain text, and right plain text, RPT. So 64 bits divided by 2 equal to 32-bit LPT and 32-bit RPT. After LPT and RPT divided it input of the 16 round of encryption and 56-bit resultant key is also another input of encryption. LPT and RPT rejoin and final permutation is performed on the combined block. And finally, 64-bit cheaper text block is generated. Now, this is for reference. This is faster, cheaper structure. As you can see, there are 16 different rounds will be performed in DES. Thank you.
Today, I will explain about 16 rounds of encryption in Data Encryption Standard, or DES. First one, we have it have key transformation, which is they have 56-bit key. Key bit shifted per round, and they have a compression permutation. Number 2, explanation permutation of plain text. Number 3, S box substitution, and number 4, P box, which is permutation, and lastly number 5, XOR and swap. These 5 steps are performing of 16 round of encryption. Next is key bit shifted per round. There are 56-bit key is divided into 2 half of each 28 bits. So 28 bits plus 28 bits is 56 bits. Next, then circular left shift is performed on each half. And shifting of bit position is depending on a round. For example, for round number 1, 2, 9 and 16, shift is done by 1 position, and the remaining round shift is done by 2 position. For example, you can look at this table. For line number 1, 2, 9 and 16 is done by 1 position, and the remaining round shift is done in 2 position. Thank you.
Today, I will present about DES or Data Encryption Standard. My presentation is the unit of encrypt password in DES. What is unit encrypted password system? The units request your password is need some way of determining that password you type is the correct one. Initially, computer system keep the password for all of their accounts plainly visible in password file. Having unit avoid this problem by not keeping actual password anywhere on the system. Unit store a value that is generated by using the password to encrypt a block of 0 byte with a once-way function called encrypt. Refer to the picture. The unicrypt function takes the user's password as the encryption key and use it to encrypt a 64-bit block from the zeros. The resulting 64-bit block of ciphertext is then encrypted again with the user password. The process is repeat totally 25 times. Thank you.
After data encryption was established in 1970s, people believe that DES can be one of the best security systems in the future. DES can be applied at many fields, and one of the fields is in financial security. The American Banker Association (OABA) is developed voluntary standard related to financial matters for their own members. The ABA has applied DES on their system. So the cryptography has had application in the both retail and the wholesale banking. Generally, retail banking involves transition between private individuals and financial institutions, while wholesale banking involves transition among financial institutions and corporate customers. Automatic teller machine or ATM and point of sale terminal identify customer by means personal identification numbers or pins submitted by the customer at the times of the transition. So the DES widely is used in the system to protect this number from disclosure and the information contain the transition from the alteration. Furthermore, the clearinghouse interbank payment system or CHIPS, which processing 560,000 messages a week with a total dollar value is $1.5 trillion. So the DES has been used to protect the messages from unauthorized modification. So what I can conclude here is the ABA has used the DEA to protect the sensitive financial data. I think that's all for me. Thank you.